Danny, a big wedding took place this weekend.
Oh.
You know me, former Us Weekly guy.
U.S. Weekly.
Who wore it best, right? Josh Allen married his girlfriend turned fiance turned wife, Hailee Steinfeld. Can I get an ovation from the audience, please, Darius? I mean, this is a big, momentous occasion. This is a big deal. Holy matrimony. We celebrate that on this program. We love love. Danny, if we love anything, it's a Grant and Danny radio program.
That's the one thing.
We love love.
We like carbohydrates and wings too, but the number one seed is what?
Love.
Love.
So congratulations to Josh Allen and Hailee Steinfeld, who I've got to acknowledge, by the way, is an excellent actress. And she has really climbed my actress ratings over the last year or two, interestingly.
Is it like all the different projects she's done?
Her performance in Sinners, she climbed my big board in a big way. I will just tell you. Big Hailee Steinfeld guy. Anybody seen Sinners?
No.
That's a no for everybody in the room but me. You should see it. It's
heard it's really good.
You know what I liked about it is there's never been a movie in the last 3 years that wasn't a remake or an action figure movie from a comic book. Not one. And this one was unique and different and fun.
And
I'm slightly hyperbolic in my assessment. But it was cool. We want big Hollywood productions and, something that's fresh and new. And this was that. I'm not a zombie movie guy or like a vampire movie guy. In fact, I hate those. And if I even knew that's what it was, I probably wouldn't have watched it. Like I didn't go to restaurants that have funny names that I thought were something they weren't. And then I realized I liked it. So I got into a movie not really knowing what I was getting into because I'm a Michael B. Jordan guy. But the point is, Danny, Hailee Steinfeld, big fan of hers. But I ask you this. Is the tandem of Josh Allen, reigning MVP National Football League, and Hailee Steinfeld, Smashola, Sinners, the A-list couple right now? Or is there a couple more notable? The only ones I've come up with that are in the conversation. More famous, more power coupley. Josh Allen, Hailee Steinfeld, or Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively.
To me, there are more people that know Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. I don't think, like, my wife's friend group knows who Josh Allen is. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
They couldn't name him if they saw a picture of him. But if you said, who's Josh Allen, couldn't they say he's a quarterback in the NFL?
Maybe. 50-50. But they know who Ryan Reynolds is. You know what I mean?
He's definitely the biggest star of the bunch. Okay, Blake Lively, though. I was surprised when we played that game with the Washington Nationals, when they had to answer questions and then we bet on whether or not they got it or not. I was surprised how many of the Nationals didn't really know who Blake Lively's wife, or excuse me, who Ryan Reynolds' wife was as Blake Lively. Is she an A-lister? Like, you like her and I like her because she's a great actress.
The acting.
It's the
acting.
The acting is phenomenal.
Right?
She was really, really good and Accepted with Justin Long. Her acting in that movie, she should have won an award.
You know where she was actually legit good at acting? Just stick aside, was The Town.
So good.
She was actually really good in that.
Absolutely. Loved her in The Town.
Yep.
The scene with John Hamm where he's holding like it's like a dollar bill.
Know everything there's to know about money.
Yeah. In the bar.
Yeah.
Little towny bar. So you think they're more famous?
Yes.
That's the A-list couple. All right. The other one I've got for you is Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That's my one seed.
They're the number one?
I think they're the number one.
Who else is there right now? And if we're going athlete included, is there a bigger A-list couple than Allen Steinfeld?
So if all mine are historical, which doesn't help you on this.
I'll take some historical ones.
David and Victoria Beckham. They were a world phenomenon.
They were.
Now I don't think people care that much.
They don't.
It's like Posh and Bex. That was like, you said that a billion times in like 2004.
Well, I never said it once.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Somebody did that I wasn't friends with, but I did not. You certainly did. I can't imagine you saying that.
Always, all the time, I was like, are Posh and Bex there?
St. Albans School, that's what you guys talked about?
That's what we're talking about.
At their apex, they were bigger, but they're not near that now. What else you got?
I've got Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
Good one. Gabrielle Union, who, by the way, excellent actress. Love Gabrielle Union.
I think she was in John Tucker Must Die.
Sure. She was in all the Bad Boys movies.
Oh, okay.
But I would not call her A-list.
Not as A-list but like the Dwayne Wade kind of power couple part. I have one other nominee for you.
Okay, I will accept.
Justin Verlander and Kate Upton.
Very good. It's very good. Is Verlander Upton better than Allen Steinfeld? Is there a recency effect for me after seeing Sinners?
So. I think so.
Because Hailee Steinfeld was like 39th on my actress board, acting-wise.
Acting. Just in terms of judging acting.
She's up to like 11th now, maybe 7th.
Okay.
Maybe 4th, depending on the scene.
Okay.
Because she had some great acting scenes in that movie. That's real interesting.
That's real interesting.
Garris, celebrity couples, athletes involved. Who are we forgetting? You can call us 800-636-1067.
So historically, Tom and Giselle, obviously, but they're no longer a couple.
Tom and Giselle is good.
That's your one seed couple anymore. There. Yeah.
One seed ever?
That's Tom Brady.
No.
And a supermodel that makes more money than him, that the whole world knows.
What about Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley? You sleep a little bit.
I do.
Oh, my God. Guy, we're forgetting the most obvious one.
Yeah, there's one that's right there in your face, isn't it?
Luke in Falls Church. I'm an idiot. I'm the dumbest person who's ever lived. Make me feel like I'm the size of an ant. Go ahead. Do it.
Hey, guys. I was surprised that you guys forgot this one, T Swift and Travis Kelce.
We're surprised too.
Stupid.
Yeah, we're surprised too. That's not great on our part. You can tell this is not what I major in. I'm doing my best over here. This was supposed to be for you.
Did we just do the dumbest radio segment in the history of the world?
It's up there.
Jesus. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift dates Travis Kelce. God, I suck at this.
I definitely do. I frankly thought you'd be better at it.
This is my wheelhouse.
Because it's not mine. Like, I don't care who you're attracted to or who you're dating.
In fairness to me, if I could say this.
Go ahead.
How am I supposed to know that Taylor Swift dates Travis Kelce?
It's never there.
Nobody talks about
There's
it.
no video.
It's definitely something that goes under the radar. My God, was that stupid.
How about Sierra Russell Wilson?
Ooh.
That was a power couple for sure.
Thank you, by the way, for keeping the show moving. Like that's a good producer.
Yeah, I didn't want you guys to dwell on that too bad. That was pretty bad.
I'm like,
are you guys in there going, Taylor Swift? You weren't, were you?
No.
Yeah, where were you guys this whole time?
This is about you guys.
You could have bailed us out at any moment.
Yeah, Ryan's at a meeting with corporate right now.
Yeah, Ryan's talking to Lou about the characters in his tweet.
So this is old school. This is before your time. You wouldn't have cared about them at all, but they were a major deal when tennis mattered. Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf.
Hold on, before we go to there. Sorry.
Okay.
I want to go back. What did Darius just say? He just said one that piqued my interest. Oh, Russell Wilson and Sierra. Sierra's a great singer. Her Goodies.
What are some of your favorite songs by her?
My Goodies.
That's she did My Goodies?
Yeah.
Which one's My Goodies?
My Goodies was silly when we were like, well, I always say we
were not.
I was in high school.
Yeah, I was not.
You were 37.
Yeah.
But My Goodies was a 10.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah.
I don't know how are we okay here? Everything's fine?
It feels like,
okay.
Are we headed down a...
Because when I hear Petey Pobbs,
he usually comes in very respectful.
Freak a leak frame, I just assume we're going off the rails very, very soon. By the way, I love Petey Pablo. That was my guy. Freak a leak. Okay, so Sierra Russell Wilson, A-listers. Are they better than Hailee Steinfeld, Josh Allen?
Better.
Bigger celebrity couple.
I think so. Because again, I think Josh Allen, this isn't about football quality, but in terms of like Q rating and celebrity, like locked away in Buffalo, I don't think it's the same as Russell Wilson, who's like making headlines.
So there was one more that I was going to bring up here that I want to go to Dick in DC here because this was the one I was working toward. So Dick, give me the one that is the shining star here of the celebrity couples with an athlete.
Absolutely the newest, Paul Skeens and Libby Dunn.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Pretty damn good. Libby Dunn's on a heater right now, by the way. You could just call her entire existence a heater.
Sure, yeah.
By the way, excellent gymnast. I am a huge fan of her as a gymnast.
What's your favorite event of hers that she does?
Floor routine.
Yep,
for sure.
The floor. Yep.
I think what she does on the floor routine is transcendent. Also really like her doing bars.
Sure.
And
Vault.
She's
Beam.
good on the vault.
Vault or beam.
Beam is good.
Beam.
Beam is good. Big Livy Dunn guy.
Yeah.
LSU gymnastics is kind of I don't talk about it a lot on the show. Kind of a pet
It
project.
doesn't come up as much, right?
No,
We don't do a lot of
I would
LSU
say
gymnastics.
we don't get to talk about the things we want to talk about on the show
all the time. We talk about that.
We have to talk about stuff that is important to the masses.
Yes.
Like one time, I did a whole segment about the LSU gymnastics team and some of the stuff that was going on with Gabby and Sarah and whatnot and the cuts that were happening. And CK came in. He said, "We're broadcasting, not narrowcasting. This isn't Baton Rouge."
It's like lesson learned, right?
He called me a fat ass and he walked out.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Okay, one of that was made up. It was
he
that
did
part.
not.
He did, and he would never do that.
Never do that.
Livy Dunn, man. I just wanted to say that again. Livy Dunn.
Livy Dunn.
But anyway, back to the point at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Skeens, definitely over Josh Allen and Hailee Steinfeld.
I think right now, yeah.
Okay, so now I've got them down to 2.
Yep.
I'm going to say no to Ciara and Russell Wilson. I think they're washed.
In terms of current standings?
Yeah.
Not all time, but
They're
current
washed.
standings? Okay.
And not Ciara. I mean, she's still an excellent singer. But just the couple in general, I see them and I kind of go, get them off my screen. I don't want to do Russell Wilson stuff anymore. Russell Wilson, no.
No.
So I'm going to say Josh Allen number 2. Do we have anything current yet that's above that?
I'm asking.
Swift and Kelsey are 1.
Swift and Kelsey.
So then they're 3rd.
Yeah.
So they're 3rd.
Is Tiger Woods still dating Lindsey Vonn?
No, God.
Is that
Are you
old?
kidding?
I don't know.
That was 10 years ago.
Really wasn't?
It was a
I thought
long time.
the Ellen Nordic was 10 years ago.
When talking about Tiger Woods, assume that there's a new girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's my general.
Assume
way
that
to do
he's
it.
pretending to be hurt at a tournament.
Exactly right. Let's go to Steve in Bristow. Hello, Steve.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, man.
How are you?
I got a good, thank you. Got an old school one here. Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe.
That's kind of your all-time.
That's big time.
Yeah, that's kind of your all-time one.
That's pretty good. Who is the Marilyn Monroe comp now? Would it be like
It might be.
Livy Dunn?
No, I know it's a good bit though. It might honestly, even though like totally different people, but like it might be Beyonce. Everybody loves Beyonce across every genre of everything. You know what I mean? Like that's the sort of like
what,
the
was
person.
Marilyn Monroe as an actress and model?
Yeah, model, actress, singer, did a little bit of everything.
That's why I'm thinking it's got to be the most famous model would be the comp. Let's go to Shane, who's in Sterling on Grant and Danny. What's up, Shane?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey man,
good.
You're missing the biggest one. You guys watch the Knicks game? Timothy Chalamet, Kylie Jenner.
Well, so we're going with athlete couples,
but Timothy Chalamet's pretty athletic.
I suppose he could probably play an athlete. Yes, I mean if we're just talking about celebrity couples like we were with, Ryan Reynolds
and Blake
Lively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they sit courtside at every game. Chalamet's locked in wearing some kind of like Knicks jumpsuit. Kylie Jenner went to most of the games. They're right there front and center. My wife was like, "Man, you're really locked into this game." I was like, "I'm trying to find Timothy Chalamet," and I eventually did. He was under the basket. Took me forever.
Oh,
I knew he was courtside because I saw him on Instagram.
because you could see it, right?
And I saw he was wearing a big dumb all orange outfit, like he escaped from prison in New Orleans.
The matching.
He wrote the word "two" incorrectly on the wall.
Yeah,
that's a deep cut.
That's a great bit, by the way.
Thank you. I just wanted so he probably would have been captured an hour later on Bourbon Street
instead of writing TOO.
How about those guys?
You mean the escaped felons didn't have great grammar?
They get not only that.
You mean to tell me
they get out? Darius and I were dying the one day about this. They get out of the prison and like they're caught 3 blocks away a day later. like
blocks away.
Like as if nobody's looking for him. We'll just go eat at Brennan's and tell Christian hello.
Well, you remember when Andy Dufresne got away? He didn't go to Zawataneo. He just went down the street.